Yeah.
as you get ready for your second season to start?
Yeah, super excited. Obviously, I came off a great offseason from my rival, winning that inaugural season, playing with a lot of great players. I got to play with some of the best. And then coming back to a fresh start, being healthy, I'm just super excited to be back in Chicago.
How do you feel physically? Because you've had a couple injuries.
Yeah.
Pat McAfee just unloaded on Angel Reese, and let's just say it wasn't a gentle reminder. It was a full-blown sports talk smackdown. Why? Because Caitlyn Clark dismantled the Chicago Sky like she was doing a tutorial on how to dominate professional basketball. From draining logo threes to dishing out dimes like Halloween candy, Clark reminded everyone what elite looks like. Meanwhile, Reese, she was out there putting in her best misunderstood protagonist audition and still couldn't sell it. Most of the internet, though, clipped out Angel Reese pushing the fever girl in the back. Caitlyn Clark was on a mission, not just to win, but to send a message. A message to every talking head, every social media keyboard warrior, and especially to Angel Reese. I'm not here to be liked, I'm here to run this league. And Pat McAfee? He heard the message loud and clear the moment Clark lit up the sky and sent them back to the locker room with a nearly 30-point reality check. McAfee went off. No filter, no sugarcoating, just truth. If you're here to support Caitlyn, just like McAfee, drop ACC is the GOAT down in the comments below. Let's go. Let's rewind the tape. Clark drops a triple-double so casually you'd think it was just another Tuesday. Her first WNBA matchup of the season against Angel Reese, and she puts up 20 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds like it's a warm-up. This wasn't just basketball. This was a master class. The Sky couldn't keep up. Clark controlled the tempo like she had the cheat codes, throwing no-look passes and drilling logo range bombs like she was shooting into a lake. And the impact? Oh, it was felt across the country. The Fever Sky matchup pulled in a record-breaking 2.7 million viewers, peaking at over 3 million. The most watched WNBA game in history. And why? Because Caitlyn Clark is the draw. Every time she laces up, eyeballs follow, fans show up, arenas sell out, jerseys fly off shelves, the league elevates. Angel Reese, on the other hand, she had no answer. She looked lost while Clark danced circles around her defense. And after all the hype, all the energy, all the declarations that she's bringing eyes to the game, Reese finished with a stat line quieter than a library. Meanwhile, Caitlyn made sure the scoreboard and the cameras told the real story. And Pat McAfee? He wasn't about to let this moment be drowned out by spin. As soon as the final buzzer sounded, McAfee jumped on the mic and did what no one else in media seemed ready to do. Say what everyone watching was thinking. This wasn't about attitude. This wasn't about social media drama. This was about basketball. And Caitlyn Clark had just dropped the mic. Then came the now famous foul sequence, the clear take foul. Textbook stuff. But when Clark rightfully calls it out, suddenly the internet erupts. But not at the foul, no, at Clark. Somehow, someone edits the play into a highlight hit job. They clip out Reese pushing Natasha Howard moments before and jump straight to Clark, making contact. Voila! A new villain is born and the media eats it up. But McAfee, he wasn't having it. He called it exactly what it was: manufactured outrage. He mocked the cherry-picked footage, slammed the lazy editing, and ripped apart the hot takes flooding timelines. This is what Pat does best: expose the spin while everyone else is busy chasing clicks. They clipped the video, he said. They cut out the first foul, and now Clark's the bad guy. He torched the media's spin job, calling out the dishonesty in real time. They clipped it out, he said. They didn't show Angel Reese pushing the Fever girl. They just showed Caitlyn's foul and made it look like she was the villain. In one rant, McAfee did what so many refuse to do. He told the truth. He exposed the agenda behind the viral outrage, the double standards, and the performative fury aimed at Clark for doing exactly what any great player would do.
Honestly, just DB. I think moving into third all time, like, I didn't see people talking about that enough. Like, I don't think people realize how big of a deal that is. Like, it's hard. I believe Tina Charles and then DT are the only two people in front of her, two people that have also given a lot to the game. So that's a huge milestone. Like, that's a huge achievement in this league that she's given so much to.
And let's be clear, this wasn't McAfee picking sides without reason. This was a response to a growing trend. Clark gets fouled, hit, shoved, but the moment she responds or protests, it becomes a headline. McAfee pointed to the silence from last year, when Angel Reese was slammed to the floor by Alyssa Thomas, and barely anyone blinked. No think pieces, no outrage, no calls for suspension. Why was the reaction so different now? He didn't have to say it outright, but the implications were loud and clear. As the fake outrage ballooned, McAfee turned up the heat. He mocked the manufactured drama and called out how quick some were to weaponize narratives against Clark. They're trying to flip the script, he said, but Caitlyn Clark just dropped a triple-double and made history. You can't hide that behind outrage. He wasn't wrong. Pat McAfee used his platform not to stir controversy, but to cut through it. And in doing so, he reminded everyone that basketball doesn't lie. The numbers don't lie. The fans don't lie. The arena's packed to capacity. The record-breaking ratings? That's not a fluke. That's Caitlyn Clark. And no amount of spin can rewrite that. What Caitlyn Clark is doing to the WNBA goes far beyond box scores. In just over 40 games, she's already tied legends like Candace Parker in triple-double S, and unheard-of feat for a rookie. But it's not just about stats. She's packing arenas, forcing cities to upgrade venues, and breaking viewership records like the 3.1 million peak for the Fever vs. Sky game. That's not hype, it's dominance. General managers aren't blind to it either. In an anonymous poll, they picked Clark as the best point guard, best shooting guard, and the one player they'd build a franchise around. That's not media spin. That's the league's top decision-maker saying she's the future. Meanwhile, Angel Reese may embrace the villain role, but Clark plays like a composed assassin. Step back, threes from the logo, no look, full court passes. She makes it look easy, and while others stir drama, Clark stays locked in. Even when fouled hard, she offers a hand to help up her rival. That's the difference. She's not just elevating the Indiana Fever, she's elevating the entire league. The Steph Curry comparison isn't just a compliment, it's a warning. A new era is here, and Clark is leading it. Caitlyn Clark didn't ask for the spotlight, she earned it. Night after night, she delivers not just with stats, but with leadership, vision, and a level of skill the WNBA has never seen this early. While others push fake narratives, edit clips, and stir drama, Clark just keeps showing up and shutting it all down with her game. Pat McAfee saw through the noise and called it like it is. Clark is the real deal. And Angel Reese got exposed trying to keep up. The fans know it. It's unbelievable. This is another view right here of Angel, just really dropping F-bombs. I think she says, "You're effing crazy," something like that, blah, blah, blah. You crazy as F. What the F is wrong with you? Aaliyah Boston steps in and stops Angel Reese. The numbers prove it, and the league can't deny it. This isn't just a rivalry anymore, it's a takeover. So if you stand with Caitlyn Clark, drop a comment 100% for Caitlyn. The future is here, and her name is already etched in WNBA history. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching,